Cat Rescue, and thank you so much for visiting me and my friends. Your tour fees, gift shop purchases, and donations make sure we receive the very best food and medical care. When you go to places that make a business out of displaying animals, they often put the animals where they must be seen. Much of the pacing you see there is caused by stress from not being able to hide. Big Cat Rescue is a retirement home for these cats. Every enclosure is built in a way that it is up to the cat if they are seen at a given time. Today you will see some cats, and on another visit you may see others. You may have been given a receiver and an earbud. As you approach a cat's enclosure, the guide will play that cat's story for you. This ensures that you receive accurate information. You can download these stories from our free app in iTunes or Google Play. If you have a question during the tour, please raise your hand. The guide will either try to answer your question or indicate it will be addressed further on in the tour. You can also ask your guide questions privately at the end of the tour. At the back of your tour is a volunteer who is known as the backup. Backup, please raise your hand and say, "That's me." If you have trouble hearing, please let the backup know. The tour path is up, so for your safety, please do not text during the tour. To be considerate to the others in your group, please do not talk during the tour or take phone calls. When the guide asks you to come this way, please move when the guide asks. If the group gets strung out, and the guide has to wait for you to catch up, everyone will see fewer cats in the time you have. There are 3 very important safety rules. Around each enclosure, there is a barricade made of cage wire. The first rule is not to touch the barricade. It has sharp points, and we do not want you to get cut. The second rule is not to lean over the barricade. Many of the cats can reach quite far through the 4x4 wire. You are welcome to take photos as long as you keep up with the group, but it is easy to forget and start doing the manual zoom. Finally, on hot days, we actually do have visitors who pass out. This is not good for the visitor and very disruptive for the tour. Please do not be a hero. If you feel the least bit faint or uncomfortable, please advise the tour guide or backup, and we will bring out a golf cart. The job of the backup is to keep you safe. So if you forget the rules, the backup will remind you. Thank you so much again for visiting and supporting us. Now let's go see the cats.
Alright, hi guys, my name is Sarah. I am going to be the tour guide for your feeding tour. In a minute we're going to go outside and we're going to meet Rich, who is going to be feeding the cats. The feeding tour is a little bit different than the rules you hear from our typical day tour. We don't have the box system, so I'm going to be speaking the entire thing. If you can't hear me at all, let me know. I'm usually pretty good at projecting my voice. Feel free to ask me all the questions that you want. Feel free to interrupt. This is kind of a more intimate little gathering for our feeding tour. Same rules apply though. No reaching over, touching the barricade. If you do have cell phones, please feel free to take all the pictures and video you want. You can put them on silent. No phone calls or texting during the tour. The ground is a little bit uneven, so we want to make sure everyone is watching where they're walking and such. All the cats are being actively fed right now, or they have already been fed. We have a specific number of cats on our route that are still waiting to be fed. So while all the cats will probably come out because they assume they are getting second breakfast, they're lying, they've been fed. So if you want to take a really quick picture, that's great, that's fine. When I ask you to move along, we have to move along quickly. So the rest of our cats can get fed. Alright, is anyone on the Keep It Tour or the 10 o'clock day tour? Nope. Good? Are you guys on the feeding tour?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Real quick rules. Cell phones on silent. Take all the pictures you want. We have to stay together as a group. We have a 3-foot high barricade in front of all the enclosures. Don't touch that or especially lean over that. That pretty much sums it up. So we are going to head out real quick and get started.
You're welcome. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Have fun.
Come in.
They're following you? Yeah. No, I just wish I had spread out. So I can follow.
Second breakfast?
Where are they?
All right, for my feeding tour, if you guys can kind of gather around this cart. And we do have a large group, so if we can kind of stay condensed together, we'll get moved along pretty fast. All right, feeding tour, if you guys can come on over here. There's 20 now, okay. Can you count for me real quick? Okay, so this is gonna be our feeding cart. So the sanctuary is split into 4 feeding routes. For our feeding tour, we select a number of cats from each route, different types of animals, genders, colors, all that fun stuff. So you guys get to see a kind of a sampling of what we have at Big Cat Rescue. So each cat has its own diet. They have their name on the container. They are fed a mix of restaurant grade, human grade, chicken, beef, and then what is called zoological mush. It's kind of the ground up insides and outsides of the cow. It's their fruits and vegetables. So like some of us adults and some kids, that might not be their favorite part, but it is the most nutritious. So our tigers have these big buckets that have more food than a smaller cat would get. So they've got some chicken drums in there, Rich, right?
Yep.
Perfect. As we go along, we'll hear them just crunch right through the bone. All right, so we are going to head on over to our first cat. Has anyone been to Big Cat Rescue before? Got a few, okay. So for those of you that haven't, real brief kind of what we are. We are one of the world's largest accredited sanctuaries dedicated solely to big cats. Very important, we don't buy, sell, breed, trade, or touch any of our animals. Everything we do is completely from the outside of their enclosure, because even though these cats were raised in captivity, most of them born in captivity, they still have all their natural instincts.